guys, welcome to Merlin's Ears. We're here today at Britain's Wildest Adventure. We're here at Chessington World of Adventures. It's probably my favourite of the Merlin parks, if I'm honest. It's got animals, it's got a sea life centre, a really good variety of rides. So you've got some sort of smaller rides for the children, you've also got some thrill rides as well. We've got a big group of us today, you can see some of them in the background. It's a little bit of a busy day, so we're actually going to go and buy a fast pass for the vampire ride because it's already got up to an hour's queue. So let's go have some fun. Okay, so we're just going to go and do the first ride of the day. It's the vampire ride, which is probably one of the most popular rides here at Chessington. It's currently got an 80-minute queue, so I've gone and got a fast pass, which is the first time I've ever bothered to do it, to be honest. It is £6 for one ride on the vampire. So I'm just going to go and join the queue now and see how long I have to wait to get on. Of the vampire ride. What did you think, Ellie?
It was amazing.
Yeah, best ride ever? Yeah. So we got the fast pass and paid £6 for it like we said earlier. The queue time was 60 minutes, but with the fast pass we only waited 10 minutes and some of our party actually got front row, so it's definitely worth doing. Really recommend it.
We were the second seats behind.
Yeah, really, really good. And towards the end, yeah, these guys were in the front row. And at the end of the ride, it really whips you around. It's really, really fun. Definitely recommend it. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear me, but the ride we're currently looking at is Sea Storm. It's intense. Harry's gone on here with one of his friends because there is no way I could cope with this amount of spinning so early in the morning. Burger kitchen for a bit of lunch. I've gone for the £1/4 cheese meal and Harry has gone for the cheeseburger kids meal. It came to £10.40 for both of those, which is including the Merlin Pass 20% discount. Harry said the chocolate milkshake is the best he's ever had, so that's high praise indeed. I'm just going to tuck into this and see what other rides we can get on. Right, so we've just finished our meal at the burger kitchen. The food was amazing and really good value. And the only thing that really let it down actually was the service this time, which I'm a bit disappointed in. Usually the service isn't too bad at Chessington, but my friend went to clear her food away. It's not a self-clear restaurant in the first place, but there was a staff member emptying one of the bins, so my friend went to put the rubbish in the bin and she was told, no, you can't put them in here, go to another bin. No please, no thank you, no, oh can I take the tray for you? It's a bit iffy really, I mean it was a bit off of her, so not great service, but food and value, thumbs up.
Hocus pocus!
Yes, welcome to Hocus Hall. Now, please get your magic powers out. You'll need those. So much to see. You don't
Hold on to the side. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this makes me feel sick.
Oh, the amazing garden. It's a mirror maze. Keep going straight, that's it. There you go. managed to get a front row, which is brilliant. Let's go and see what animals we can find.
I'm standing on one leg. You might not know it, but flamingo are not born pink. Actually comes from their for local tribesmen to stay away from an ancient cave, but I don't know why. You should be close to seeing some giraffe, or to use their scientific name, camelopardalis. They got that name because they look like a cross between a camel and a leopard. So put the two together and you get camelopardalis. Now look closely, everyone, and take a note of how many animals you can see. Reach them. Did you know that giraffes sleep for no more than 5 minutes at a time?
Oh, wow.
Each giraffe coat is completely unique, a bit like a human fingerprint.
We've only got flamingos.
Being born as a human baby is difficult. Imagine what it's like to be born a giraffe. The first thing they do is...
Magnificent beasts, rhino. Rhino around safari or white rhino, so called because of the Afrikaner word white, referring to their wide mouths, sounding so similar to the English word white. It's actually got nothing to do with their colour. A rhino dung. Male rhino like to be on their own, so they mark out their territory with piles of their...
Do they still have the hide and seek show? They do. Yeah. I remember they were bellboys.
Looks like you're going to be returning to the base via an uncharted region. Keep tracking your satellite. Researchers, can you hear me? What happened out there? We thought we'd lost you. Anyway, welcome back everyone.
So we just come off of the safari ride, and one thing I just wanted to quickly point out was that they're giving out free sun cream, factor 30. I'm not one to brag, but I've just been on Toon Blaster with 3 boys who are crazy on computer games, and I beat them. I got about 9,330 something, despite shooting left-handed and I'm right-handed, and also vlogging at the same time, so hey. So the boys are just about to go on the treetop hoppers. It's just basically a mini drop ride. My main reason for coming here today is the new Land of the Tiger that was rebranded and opened up ready for this season, and it's the first time we've been able to get out here to see it, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what they've done with the area. And they've also got a really nice big new enclosure for the tigers, and the new ride, Tiger Rock, actually goes through the tiger enclosure, so it'll be really interesting to see how close we can actually get to them. Let's go see what it's like. So so I'm in search of tigers. The enclosure is quite big and there's sort of bridges that go into different areas, so I'm not sure where exactly they are, but we'll keep searching for them. So I zoomed right in, you can just about see one of the tigers there. He looks huge. So this is basically the old Dragon Falls ride. The ride itself hasn't really changed much more than just the theme of it, but it does look really cool. So just up there is a tiger crossing. That's an actual bridge that the tigers can go across to get into different parts of the enclosure. So they can actually walk over your heads. It looks like they've kept the Buddha from the original ride. I think that's been there since, well, since the Chessington Zoo days, since I was really little. Got donuts and churros, tiger treats just over there. So here's the first little drop. There is actually 2 drops on this ride. This is the first one. So just going into Wild Asia, home of Cobra. That's probably one of my favourite rides here, but it's not one I get to go on very often. Also, if you ever come here for glamping, that is the entrance just there. One ride I might try and get on stage, like the swing ride, it goes round. I can't think what it's called, I'll find out and let you know. They've got dodgems in here and they've got a big sort of ball pit area thing. And also the Lorikeet Lagoon aviary that you can go through. So this is the ride I was on about, the monkey swinger. I've never actually been on this ride, so I'm quite keen to see what it's like. Oh, there you go. And you've got the oh my God. I didn't realise it went so high. Oh my goodness. And it looks like you get soaked. So we've just come off the monkey swinger ride. It was amazing. Do you think it was good?
No!
It was awesome. Oh.
I got soaked!
I got soaked. Look, absolutely soaked.
Look at her.
So it looks like the middle and the outside you get absolutely drenched. There's fountains around the outside of the ride and they all go up spontaneously at different heights, and sometimes they'll soak you, sometimes they won't. Look at Lucy! Look! That was absolutely amazing though. We were a bit apprehensive, we thought it was going to be a little bit scary, but it was so much fun. Definitely recommend that ride. So we've come to the end of the day. It's 6 o'clock now. The park is actually shut. We've just grabbed ourselves some snacks and the only thing we can do is go and see the animals. So we're just going through the Trail of the Kings now, see some of the animals, and then we'll be heading home.
that ring in the lion habitat, and some gems in the gorilla habitat. They're really they're all over the wall.
Well into it.
Okay, everyone.
So what you just heard there was Harry explain to all his friends about the Trail of the Kings. Basically, when you go round where the animal enclosures are, there's like hidden jewels just to keep the kids engaged while the animals while they're looking at the animals. So we're going to go and see what we can find. So the first one we come to, we've got to look for a golden goblet. The kids have already found this one.
Oh yeah. Come on, let's go, baby.
There it is.
A rat. Can they eat rat? Gorilla. Another gorilla. Oh, okay, some daddy gorilla. Daddy gorilla. Mama gorilla. Mama gorilla. Gorilla. Mama gorilla. Quietly, respect the animal. What is going inside?
That is so cute. As we've just finished our day at Chessington World of Adventures, had an absolutely amazing time. We got here at opening time at 10 o'clock and it's now 20 past 6, so we've been here the whole day. It was quite busy, estimated ride time was around 60 minutes, but thanks to Harry having a ride access pass, we managed to get on most of the rides, probably within about 10 to 15 minutes. And the biggest wait we had was the monkey swinger. We waited about half an hour for that, but it was well worth it. I'd never been on that ride before. It really took me by surprise. It was so much fun. I laughed the whole way around, came off completely drenched. Harry wanted to go straight back on it again. It was absolutely fantastic, so I highly recommend that ride. The only problem we had was around 20 past 5, we were ready to get a bit of dinner before the journey home, and all of the restaurants had shut because the park was closing at 6, so we ended up with nachos and ice cream for dinner, but what are you going to do? And we had a fantastic day. Thank you for joining us on this adventure and we'll see you soon. Bye!